You, wake up, outcasts. Yeah, I'm talking to the rejects, the ones they shoved to the edge. You ever wonder why you never fit in? Why your presence makes people twitch, stutter, or suddenly go quiet? That ain't luck, sweetheart. That's blood, and not just any blood. Nah, that's the one line they spent centuries trying to erase. Guess what? Surprise, it's back. And it's pumping through your veins. You think you're ordinary? That's the greatest joke they ever sold you. They told you to shrink. They told you to blend. They told you to bow your head, clock in, clock out, live and die unnoticed. But deep down, you felt it. That fire in your chest, that pulse in your skull. It's the signal of the bloodline they buried in history books, burned out of cathedrals, hunted down like wolves in the night. And yet, here you are, a living glitch in their program, a curse they couldn't delete, a reminder that no matter how many chains they forge, some destinies can't be drowned. Your DNA carries their nightmares, your blood pumps with their dread, your heartbeat is the funeral drum of their fragile little empire. They thought they won, didn't they? They built monuments on the graves of your ancestors. They rewrote history to crown themselves saviors. They buried the names, torched the banners, slaughtered the heirs. They told the world, it's over. The bloodline is dead. But blood, oh, blood's a funny thing. You can spill it, you can hide it, you can curse it, but you can't erase it. And tonight, it reappeared. So what do they see when you walk in the room? Not just you. Nah. They see them. They see the ghosts that haunted their kings, the rebellions that toppled their castles, the monsters that kept their prophets awake at night. They don't see your face. They see the bloodline snarling through your grin, and it eats them alive. That's why they mocked you. That's why they tried to break you. That's why they stamped you too much, too loud, too crazy. Not because you're weak, oh no, but because somewhere, somehow, they recognized the shadow, and it terrified them. Picture it, entire dynasties built on one promise. As long as that blood never comes back, we are safe. And now, every time you breathe, every time your veins light up with rage, every time your laughter cuts through the night, their promise collapses. You were never meant to blend. You were meant to burn. You were never a mistake. You were a continuation, a sequel they begged the universe not to write. Now here's the part they'll never say out loud. They already know. Oh yes, they know exactly who you are. Why else do they watch you so closely? Why else do doors slam shut when you arrive? Why else do they whisper your name like it's poison in their mouths? Because you're not just a person, you're proof. Proof that their nightmare didn't die. Proof that fire always remembers how to rise from ashes. And trust me, they will try again. They will send their dogs in uniforms, their priests in robes, their doctors with pills, their teachers with rules, every trick, every chain, every muzzle. They will shove you in boxes and call it safety. But your blood laughs at boxes. Your DNA spits on cages. Because blood remembers. Because curses don't forget. Because legacies don't rot. And every time they shove you down, your veins whisper, "Get up." We don't die easy. So tell me, what will you do with it? Are you going to keep hiding, pretending you're just another cog in their boring little machine? Or are you going to stand? Are you going to bare your teeth? Are you going to let them taste the venom of the bloodline they swore was gone? Because here's the truth. You're not a mistake. You're not a shadow. You're not another slave to their little order. You're the glitch, the crack, the prophecy reborn. Every step you take shakes their ground. Every word you speak breaks their scripts. Every laugh you let out is thunder rolling over their crumbling walls. So rise. Rise until their palaces tremble. Rise until their lies collapse under your grin. Rise until the entire world remembers the name they tried to bury. Because you are the bloodline they feared most. And every breath you take is another nail in the coffin of their empire. Tick-tock, my friend. The blood has returned, and it's hungry. But here's the twist. You think this bloodline came back for you? Ha! No, no, no. Don't flatter yourself. This isn't charity. This isn't fate tossing you a gift wrapped in silk. This is obligation. This is duty. This is the chain of legacy snapping back onto your wrists and saying, time to finish what they couldn't kill. You carry ghosts now. You carry the fury of the forgotten, every ancestor that burned alive, every rebel that was hung, every warrior that fell with a blade in their back. They all left fingerprints in your DNA. They don't rest in graves. They live in your marrow. And oh, they are restless. They want out. They want revenge. They want the world to remember the terror of your bloodline. And whether you like it or not, they will have it. You can feel it, can't you? In the silence at night. In the way your skin prickles when you're alone. That's not paranoia. That's the bloodline breathing down your neck. That's history reminding you, we're not done yet. They call it madness. They'll diagnose it, sedate it, chain it, lock it away. But madness? Madness is just the sound of truth too loud for their fragile ears. And your bloodline? It screams, so let it. Let it tear through you. Let it laugh through your teeth, burn through your eyes, crack through your words. Let them all see what they prayed never to see again. The bloodline, alive, spitting, unbroken, dripping with the venom of centuries. Because this world isn't safe, it isn't fair, and it isn't built for people like you. It's built to keep you chained, silent, numb. But blood like yours doesn't kneel. Blood like yours doesn't sleep. Blood like yours doesn't obey. So break the script. Tear the mask. Burn the throne. Smile while the walls fall. Because falling walls sound like music to your bloodline. They thought extinction was their victory. But extinction was just intermission. And now, curtains up, lights on, the show continues. And you, you're the punchline they never saw coming.